the vast expanse of the Atlantic Ocean lies a mysterious realm shrouded in enigma and intrigue, the Bermuda Triangle. Renowned for swallowing ships, planes, and even entire crews without a trace, this elusive triangle of ocean has captivated the imagination of adventurers, scientists, and conspiracy theorists alike. As whispers of vanished vessels echo through the ages, the Bermuda Triangle remains a riddle waiting to be unraveled, beckoning intrepid souls to explore its depths and unlock its secrets. Now, join us as we delve into the secrets and myths surrounding this infamous triangle of ocean. Incident 1. Flight 19. The Bermuda Triangle, also known as the Devil's Triangle, gained notoriety in the early 20th century due to a number of unexplained disappearances of ships and aircrafts. One of the first incidents to capture public attention was the disappearance of Flight 19 in 1945, a squadron of 5 U.S. Navy bombers that vanished during a training exercise. December 5th, 1945. Amidst the closing chapters of World War II, a routine training mission turns into a nightmare as 5 U.S. Navy bombers disappear without a trace in the infamous Bermuda Triangle. In the waning days of World War II, Flight 19, a squadron of 5 TBM Avenger torpedo bombers, departed from the Naval Air Station Fort Lauderdale, tasked with a routine training flight. Their mission, to practice navigation and bombing runs over the waters off of the coast of Florida. Led by experienced flight instructor Lieutenant Charles Taylor, the crew of Flight 19 embarked on what should have been a routine training exercise. Little did they know, it would be their final flight. As the afternoon wore on, communication with Flight 19 became increasingly sporadic. Confusion and panic gripped the pilots as they struggled to maintain their bearings in the open ocean. The radio transmissions from Flight 19 paint a picture of mounting desperation. Despite repeated attempts by ground control to guide them back to base, the pilots seemed disoriented and unable to find their way home. In the days following the disappearance of Flight 19, the U.S. Navy launched one of the largest search and rescue missions in history. Despite covering thousands of square miles of ocean, no trace of the missing planes or their crew was ever found. One of the survivors' relatives stated, "It was a heartbreaking time for all of us. We held out for weeks, praying for some sign of our loved ones. But as the days turned into weeks and weeks into months, it became clear that they were gone." Over the years, countless theories have been put forth to explain the fate of Flight 19. Some suggest the planes were brought down by a sudden storm or navigation error, while others speculate about more supernatural causes, such as the influence of the Bermuda Triangle. The Mary Celeste. A ship discovered adrift and abandoned in the Atlantic Ocean in 1872 has captivated the world with its enduring mystery. In fact, the story of the Mary Celeste has inspired numerous books, films, and documentaries, including Sir Arthur Conan Doyle's short story J. Habakkuk Jephson's Statement, and a novel by Valerie Martin titled The Ghost of the Mary Celeste, both of which I would recommend, especially if you're into these sorts of mysteries such as the Bermuda Triangle. But now, without further ado, let us explore the story of the Mary Celeste and its potential ties to the enigmatic Bermuda Triangle. In November 1872, the Mary Celeste, a merchant brigantine, set sail from New York City bound for Genoa, Italy. On board were Captain Benjamin Briggs, his family, and a crew of 8 experienced sailors. Nearly a month later, the De Gratia spotted the Mary Celeste drifting aimlessly in the Atlantic Ocean. Upon boarding the vessel, the crew made a chilling discovery. The ship was completely abandoned, with no signs of its passenger or crew. What made this discovery even more eerie was the fact the ship seemed to be completely unharmed, with no damage being done to the merchant itself, and everything in order, including food and personal belongings. Intriguingly, the location where the Mary Celeste was found adrift lies within the infamous Bermuda Triangle. Some speculate that the crew may have abandoned ship due to fears of an impending disaster, such as a leak or fire. Others suggest that piracy or foul play may have been involved. But could there have been a connection between the Mary Celeste's disappearance and the mysterious forces at work in the Bermuda Triangle? The mystery of the Mary Celeste continues to puzzle and intrigue us to this day. While we may never uncover the truth behind its abandonment, the story of the ghost ship serves as a reminder of the enduring mysteries of the sea and the allure of the Bermuda Triangle. Story 3. the USS Cyclops. In March 1918, during the height of World War I, the USS Cyclops, a massive naval collier ship, disappeared without a trace in the treacherous waters of the Bermuda Triangle. Commissioned by the United States Navy in 1910, the USS Cyclops was a vital supply ship measuring over 500 feet in length and tasked with transporting coal and other cargo between the United States and naval bases in the Caribbean and South America. In March 1918, the USS Cyclops departed from Barbados bound for Baltimore, Maryland, with a full cargo load and over 300 crew members on board. It would be the last time the ship was ever seen. While the Bermuda Triangle has been the subject of countless myths and legends, many scientists believe that there is a rational explanation for the disappearances that occur in this region. Like if the USS Cyclops' disappearance could be attributed to navigational error or mechanical failure. Some speculate that the USS Cyclops may have encountered a sudden storm or rough seas, leading to its demise. Others suggest that sabotage or enemy action may have played a role. Yet one of the most puzzling aspects of the USS Cyclops' disappearance is the absence of any distress signals. If the ship had encountered trouble, it would have likely sent out distress calls, leading many questions if there would have been connections between the USS Cyclops' disappearance and the mysterious forces at work in the Bermuda Triangle. Nevertheless, the fate of the USS Cyclops remains an enduring mystery, a tragic chapter in maritime history that continues to baffle and intrigue us. While we may never uncover the truth behind its disappearance, the story of the USS Cyclops serves as a reminder of the dangers of the sea and the enduring allure of the Bermuda Triangle. Number 4. The Witchcraft. The Witchcraft boat, a real vessel, was a sleek and modern motor yacht built in the early 1960s. Owned by Dan Burrick, a successful entrepreneur and inventor, the Witchcraft was known for its luxurious amenities and cutting-edge technology. Using state-of-the-art materials and design techniques, Burrick spared no expense in creating the Witchcraft. The yacht boasted a sleek and aerodynamic hull, powered by a powerful engine that could reach impressive speeds. Its interior was lavishly appointed with plush furnishings, modern appliances, and the comforts of home. But what truly set the Witchcraft apart was its revolutionary safety features. Burrick was determined to make his yacht the safest vessel on the water, incorporating innovations such as the reinforced hull construction, advanced navigation systems, and a unique flotation device that could be deployed in case of emergency. When the Witchcraft made its debut, it quickly garnered attention for its elegance, performance, and above all, its unparalleled safety standards. Yet despite its advanced safety features, the yacht would soon mysteriously meet its fate. On December 22, 1967, the Witchcraft set sail from Miami with its two-man crew, Dan Burrick and Father Patrick Horgan. As the night fell and the yacht sailed into the heart of the Bermuda Triangle, the calm waters suddenly turned turbulent. Disturbed, Dan Burrick made a fateful decision to call the Coast Guard for assistance, despite being just a mile offshore. The Coast Guard promised to arrive within minutes, but when they did, the Witchcraft had vanished without a trace. The search for the Witchcraft was one of the largest in Coast Guard history, spanning over 2 weeks and covering thousands of square miles. However, no wreckage or evidence of the yacht's fate was ever found. To this day, the fate of the Witchcraft remains a haunting mystery, adding another layer of intrigue to the enigmatic reputation of the Bermuda Triangle. The Carroll Deering, a 5-masted schooner, embarked on its final voyage in the early 20th century, setting sail from Norfolk, Virginia in August 1920. Laden with a cargo of coal bound for Rio de Janeiro, the ship's journey seemed routine. Its crew of 11 men with years of experience navigating the treacherous waters of the Atlantic Ocean. However, what transpired over the following months would transform the Carroll Deering into one of the most enduring maritime mysteries of the 20th century. From its enigmatic abandonment of the coast of North Carolina to the puzzling clues left behind by its vanished crew, the story of the Carroll Deering continues to captivate and confound historians, maritime experts, and enthusiasts alike. Join us as we delve into the intriguing tale of the ghost ship, exploring the events leading up to its disappearance and the enduring questions that remain unanswered to this day. In the twilight hours of January 31st, 1921, the coastal waters off Cape Hatteras, North Carolina, bore witness to a scene of eerie desolation. The Carroll Deering, a majestic 5-masted schooner, lay stranded upon the treacherous Diamond Shoals, its sails flapping in the brisk ocean breeze, devoid of life. Yet, just days earlier, this vessel had been a bustling hub of activity, manned by a seasoned crew of 11 men, led by Captain Willis B. Warmell. The Carroll A. Deering's final voyage had begun unconsciously months prior, departing from Norfolk, Virginia with a cargo of coal destined for Rio de Janeiro. As the ship made its way southward along the Atlantic seaboard, it encountered a series of mishaps and setbacks, including a collision with another vessel off the coast of Delaware. Despite these challenges, Captain Warmell and his crew pressed on, their resolve unyielding in the face of adversity. However, by the time the Carroll A. Deering reached its intended destination in Brazil, tensions among the crew had reached a boiling point. Several members expressed discontent with the captain's leadership, citing his erratic behavior and questionable decisions. In a fateful turn of events, Captain Warmell fell ill and was hospitalized, leaving the ship in the hands of his first mate, Charles B. McLean. With McLean at the helm, the Carroll A. Deering set sail once more, bound for its return journey to the United States. Yet as the ship neared the North Carolina coast, it seemed to vanish into thin air. Concerned residents along the Outer Banks reported sightings of the vessel, its crew seemingly absent and its distress signals flying high. Efforts to reach the ship proved futile, as stormy weather and rough seas hampered rescue attempts. Days later, a grim discovery was made. The Carroll A. Deering was found stranded upon Diamond Shoals, its sails set, but its cargo, crew, and lifeboats all missing. An air of mystery surrounded the scene as investigators struggled to piece together what had transpired aboard the ghostly vessel. Numerous theories emerged in the wake of the Carroll A. Deering's disappearance, ranging from piracy to mutiny to supernatural intervention. Despite extensive investigations by maritime authorities, no conclusive evidence was ever found to explain the fate of the ship and its crew. To this day, the story of the Carroll A. Deering remains one of the most enduring maritime mysteries in history, a haunting reminder of the perils that lurk beneath the surface of the sea. In conclusion, while the Bermuda Triangle has captured the imagination of millions, the truth behind its mysteries may be more mundane than we imagine. Through scientific investigation and rational analysis, we can begin to unravel the enigma of this infamous region. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the Bermuda Triangle. Also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button in order to stay up to date with all of our mind-melting content.